Okay, we're up for our first video of the day, and we need to go over the homework answers from lesson number 5. So here are the answers. There's not a lot of interaction we can have here, but if you notice anything on this, you can come back and ask me about anything that you want to in an email or talk to some student in the class. I will say one thing. The answer to number 3 is not a minus c. It should be a squared minus c. So there should be a little exponent of 2 on this a. So take a look. Don't forget number 3 is really a to the second power minus c. Check out your answers for 1 through 6. You can just pause the video, so I really don't have to wait for you to get through it all. I'll scroll up in a second. Okay, again, you can pause the video. And last, numbers 10 through 15, all the literal equations. There they are. Okay, again, you can pause the video. So if you have any lingering questions about any of those, you can talk to your classmates. You can check over your work a second time. Maybe my work explains it really well. Perhaps I made a sloppy mistake. Send me an email. Say, hey, Mr. Linguist, you messed up this one. Or all's good. So any way you want to look at it, those are the answers to the homework. Now, next up is today's pregame stretch. So again, you can do stop and start with this, so I don't have to really waste a lot of time on the video. So stop and start, do numbers 1 through 7, and then I'll scroll up, and I think we got to do through number 11 or 12. Okay. So here we go through number 12 again, stop and start, do all of these questions. Okay, now we get on with the answers. And the answers are 5 pregame stretch answers. There we go. All right, this is the same work, correct? Ooh, I did lesson 5 pregame stretch, not lesson 6 pregame stretch. Ooh, oh no, lesson 6 pregame stretch. It's got to be in here. Lesson 6 pregame stretch answers. There we go. I knew I did them. Here we go. Okay, so check those answers out. Again, you can do stop and start. Perhaps I made a mistake. If so, convict me of it. Send me an email. Say, hey, Coach Linguist, Mr. Linguist, Professor Linguist, you messed this up. What are you doing? So send it to me, and we'll go over it. Or say, hey, you know what? Teacher didn't do a bad job today. You'll notice that in the directions for numbers 5 through 10 or 12 or whatever, I had only set the graphic, but I also gave you the answers in bracket notation just to kind of reinforce what we did with that the other day. And of course, you're using stop and start. Okay, so that's the strong foundation, and I'm going to make the quiz up in probably about 45 minutes from now, maybe an hour, and you can bet there's going to be a bunch of questions that'll be very similar to this pregame stretch. So if you did a great job on this, you should be in super shape.